Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be showing you how to do a cruise control retrofit on a Volkswagen EOS. This particular vehicle is a 2013 model, but it shares the same architecture with most of the Volkswagen EOSs across the range. I'm going to try and do this in one hit by recording it myself, so you'll have to bear with me. Starting off, we'll remove the key and just bring the steering wheel down. Yeah, that gives you a bit of access to take this trim out. So just give that a wiggle and just pop that off. Okay, that comes out. There's two clips on the back there. And now we'll put the key in so that we can get access to this panel here. Release the steering lock. There is a dash cam in here, so I'll just disconnect that. It stops annoying us. And to get this trim off, you just push it up like that, and then turn the steering wheel the other way and push it like that, and the indicator's gone on. And we'll just pull that towards us. So to see this here, you've got a pivot trim here, and then you've got the clips that you pop up, and obviously that's the piece that goes under the instrument cluster. This part that's going to follow now is getting the airbag out. Recommended disconnect the battery before you do the next step, or you have the risk of the airbag deploying. So we turn the ignition off and turn the steering wheel this way, and then from the back here you can access the airbag clips. So I'll just take that key off, firstly disconnect the battery, and get myself a mirror so I can see the clips. This is probably the most difficult part you'll have, and what I've got is I've got a mirror here on the back of the steering wheel, and I've got the steering wheel in this orientation. And what you can see, the back of the airbag, is a little metal clip there that's going from left to right. And you need to ultimately put a screwdriver in there or a pick and push that clip down so it passes under the black lug. You can see hopefully over here I've got the screwdriver in, and I've just pushed the metal spring clip down so it's under the black lug, which you can't really see in this video, but you'll see in the previous section. Now you've done that, you can just pull the airbag forward so it's unclipped. Then you turn the steering wheel around and do the same on the other side. So we've successfully unclipped the airbag on both sides, and you can pull that forward now. It's always more difficult when it's doing it single-handedly. And there you've got the clip for the airbag onto the squib. Now you pull that white tang towards you and you unplug it, and then you've just got to unplug the plug going to the steering wheel controls. So just give that a wiggle and that pops out. Give that a wiggle and it pops out. Keep the airbag to one side, and I normally remove the key here so that you can lock the steering wheel, and then you open this bolt over here. And we'll just take this bolt out. For completeness, that's an M12 spline bit. Once you remove the bolt, be sure to mark it. So I've already marked this one, as I had the steering wheel off to check something previously, but I've put a red mark between the steering wheel and the actual shaft. So if I hold that up there, you'll see the red mark over there, and there's also a red mark here, so you know exactly where it goes back together. Then we remove this trim here, so there's two bolts here, and there's one at the bottom here. That's a Torx bit. We've got our apprentice in the background there. Two. Get those two out. And then there's one at the bottom just here. Once I remove it, I'll show you where it is. Okay. Okay. So there's another screw at the bottom here. And now you have access to the squib, and you've got the controls as well. Starting off, removing the plugs. So pull this red tang down, press the plug in and push it out. Push the red tang down on the airbag plug, and then press it in and pull it out. Okay, you've then got a plug on the top here. You've got another one on the side here. Probably would have been easier with a screwdriver. Let's see if we can use a screwdriver, or you could even just use a pick as well. That comes off nice and easy. And there's one on the bottom. They're off now. And then you've got three Torx screws for removing the actual ring. One, two, and three. Once we get these out, just give that a wiggle. See, that comes off now. This could probably still be used and sold on, so don't spin this around. Leave it in the top dead center position and put that to one side. Now we're ready to remove the stalks. So I'll show this in the, once I remove it, there's two tangs at the back. Press them down and just wiggle the stalks out. So the tangs in question, there's one here and one here, and you remove the stalks. This is 1 kilo 5 953 502H. The old one here, 5 kilo 0 953 5698. This will do steering wheel controls but not cruise control. This one, as you can see, doesn't have cruise control on it. We'll get the new kit now. This is a new cruise control kit. So you've got two things. You've got the stalks, that's got the cruise control as well as the other functions, and also a new clock spring, airbag ring, whatever you want to call it, 5K0 953 569AL. Clip this back in. Okay. That's in position now, and now you can fit the clock spring. Just watch the cables. Okay, let's get that in there. 1, 2, and 3. And we can put these screws back now. Drop the screw. Okay, that's in. Plug this back in over here. Not forgetting to put the red tag back, and plug the airbag plug in as well. Not forgetting to put this back. Next step, normally I just put the bottom trim on because it's a lot easier doing it now than doing it after the steering wheel's on. So don't forget to put that, slide that over, and just feed it around, yeah? So you've got the 3 torque screws again. I'm sure somebody's gonna ask me what size these are. I believe it's T25. Yeah, that sits really well, T25 it is. Okay, 1, 2, and the last one at the bottom. I'm lazy to bend down, so I'll just make sure I can see where it is and it's lined up with the mirror, and then just get that into position. Okay, now that's in. Put the steering wheel back. So remove this and put this on the replacement, on the old clock spring, because it'll stop it turning around. Get your steering wheel back into position, exactly on the previous mark, and put a bit of Loctite on here, and we'll torque this back up again. So the torque setting for the steering wheel is 30 Newton meters plus 90 degrees. So I've put a bit of Loctite paste on here, and just get the screw in. Okay, and okay, so just torque it to 30 first. Make sure I've got that in the right place. Just lock that in position, stops it moving. Okay, and an additional 90 degrees. And just get our ratchet to a position, predefined position. Okay, and rotate. 90 degrees, there you have it. Now that's in position, you can reinstall your airbag. So 2 plugs, and it's a lot easier to install the airbag than removing it. Just plug in the multifunction buttons and just clip that into position. Get that in and just press it forward, that's in. And also get this trim back in. So you've got the lugs at the back, so line them up at the back, get them into position, and just clip it down. It's in. That's in there. Okay. And once it's all been coded in, if you just flick the switch, you'll see immediately it picks up miles per hour, yeah? Which says it's ready now for cruise control. And there you have it. That's how you retrofit cruise control to a Volkswagen EOS. It's also very similar on some of the Golfs and the Tiguans. We hope you found our video useful. And if you did, please hit like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.